Well, it's a major milestone for a group of New Mexicans who never thought they would ever in their lives get a second chance.
News 13's Annalisa Pardo shows you why a group of unlikely graduates are praising a first-of-its-kind program in the state.
Congratulations to our graduates.
A graduation a long time in the making, and a moment these three graduates didn't believe they'd ever get.
I say a history of not finishing. Like any probation I ever did, I never ever finished it.
Jarvis Johnson and Justin Pacheco are just two of the grads, and they haven't lived an easy life.
I had a history ever since I was 10 of incarceration.
Both have criminal histories ranging from drug possession to burglary and gun charges.
I've lived in the lifestyle, since I was a kid. That's all I've ever known.
A lifestyle of going in and out of jail until last year.
I'm just tired of, being in and out, and at that, this is something that probably can help me get to, where I want to be in life, so I took a chance on it.
They were given a chance to participate in the Re-Entry Through Integrated Opportunities, or RIO program.
All the key players kind of came together and said, let's kind of start this.
Chief U.S. District Judge for New Mexico, William Johnson, was one of those key players to bring the federal treatment court to our state last year, along with the U.S. Attorney's Office, the Probation Office, Federal Public Defender's Office, and others. The RIO program helps people transition from incarceration to the community for good.
So you're always looking for ways for individuals to succeed and maybe make whatever lifestyle changes they need so that they don't get back into the system again, but they lead, productive lives.
Inmates apply to be part of the rigorous 52-week program, full of help from therapy to financial literacy courses and community service, even learning everyday tasks like how to get a driver's license.
A lot of things that we take for granted can be very challenging for individuals who've been incarcerated and then are transitioning back into the community.
The RIO program meets here in this courtroom every 2 weeks for a year, where participants give an update on how they're doing, turning what was once a negative space for them into a safe space.
If you mess up and not do something correctly, they'll basically tell you, we're here to support you.
But too many slip-ups can lead to getting kicked out of the program or even an arrest warrant. Skeptical at first, the grads say the program changed their interaction with the justice system.
Once I got into the program, I realized, just because you're in front of the judge, ain't nobody judging you.
Now, even seen at the graduation, hugging the prosecutor that would have once stood opposite them in court. For Johnson, the program helped him get a job and rental assistance. He's also getting his commercial driver's license. Pacheco is also employed and talks to schools in Albuquerque about gang and gun violence prevention.
I love living the life that I live now, being able to work, come home, and just enjoying, a normal, healthy, happy life.
A life they can truly start living now.
You gotta want something different out of life. If you want good results, you gotta put in the good work to get it.
Annalisa Pardo, KRQE.
To me, I call it a second chance program.
News 13.
RIO is also an incentive-based program. Participants who successfully complete it get a year off of their probation. The program right now has 15 people and a growing waiting list. The federal court is looking to expand the RIO program to Las Cruces next.